What's up, everybody? It's the Bipolar Prophet, and welcome back to Old Ridge Farm and Farming Simulator 15. So if you remember from the last episode, we had started our harvest. We'd finished up the harvest over there on that field, field 25 as I call it. And we're now over here on field 26 as I call it, or field A and B as David Oldfield calls them, which I'm going to start calling them because I finally got around to getting his courseplay courses for this map. Because to be honest, my courseplay courses are fine, and I like making my own courses certainly, but his are really, really good. Even though I'm using a completely different combination of tractors and trailers than he's using, I have tested this unload course and it works just fine. So I've decided to use it. So we're going to finish up this. Like I said, we have 3 fields of canola and 1 field of wheat that we're going to give to our animals, to the cows and to the beef cattle and to the pigs. Then they will have everything they need. And then we're going to probably sell off this grain, I would imagine, to wherever the highest price, the highest bidder is, I guess, as it were. And then we can think about what we're going to plant back in these fields again. They're going to need to be cultivated, obviously, and then planted. I could actually probably get the could I get the Ford maybe cultivating this other field? Let me make sure, first of all, that Auto Combine is going to decide to play nice with courseplay here and actually work. So as you can see, I only have 13 minutes left on the rent time of the New Holland, so clearly going to be an overdraft charge here as well. So, the lag. God, I gotta love lag. So, I don't know what's causing it this time. It is cloudy. It's not a very nice day. Could be a lot of those things. Let me just reset fraps and see if that fixes it. Be right back. Okay, so apparently Auto Combine and Courseplay have decided that they want to get along today, which is great. Yeah, once again, I misjudged the amount of time it's going to take to do this harvest. I still have 2 fields left to harvest. Definitely not going to get them done in 11 minutes. That's for certain. So, okay, well, another big overdraft charge, but whatever. I think probably what's going to happen here is once we get enough money, I'm going to buy a harvester. Just so that's one less thing to have to rent, It just makes sense to start buying our own equipment. You guys will have seen in the Amagawa Alps Let's Play that I bought a new tractor just because we needed one. We needed another tractor. I am so wrapped up on wires here. It's the 21st century. What happened to all this wireless stuff we were supposed to have? Yeah, so I think we're going to buy a harvester before too much longer here, just so we don't have to worry about renting them all the time. Going to be a lot of harvests, obviously, so it just makes sense to have our own. Because after a while, paying all the overdraft charges and everything else will add up. It'll get to the point where it almost costs. It's cheaper just to buy one. So this field's just about done. I think I'm going to once it's done, I'm going to get him moved over to the next field, and then I will get the Ford over here with a cultivator and get him started cultivating these fields so we can get them replanted again. Sorry, I got quiet there. I was looking at something else. I just realized. I remember you're recording, BP. You got to talk once in a while. But yeah, I kind of forgot about that. So he's just about done now. So I think this should be the last pass, and then we will reset courseplay and get him on to the next field. Going to be one more pass, of course. One more little bit in the middle of the field. I don't know if he's going to go back and try to get this, or if I'm going to have to go back and get it. No, he looks like he'll figure it out. That's one thing about Auto Combine. It's really good about hunting down little bits that are left on the field. So. I will say this fog is doing nothing for my frame rates. It's a cloudy, foggy day here on Old Ridge Farm. Oh well, okay. Can't always be perfect weather, I guess. So. I don't think it's supposed to rain. I haven't checked the weather report. I think we're good with that for a little while, so that'll be good. And there we go. There's the last little bit of grain. Now I'll take over here and get him emptied. I'll send the trailer off to unload too. So while I'm moving him over to the next field. So it's been a little while since I've been on this map. Hopefully I remember how to get to the fields. All right. tab, back to this. And let's see, put this on drive now. And off we go. So, one thing about David Oldfield's courses is you know they're going to work. You know there's going to be no issue with them. They're going to do exactly what they're supposed to do. Even though, like I said, I am using a completely different combination of tractor and trailer than he used to make these courses, but it still works. Even though this International doesn't have a very good turning radius, it sort of looks like he kind of maybe took that into account. That people are going to use different tractors and trailers and stuff when he made the course. So, and of course, he recorded these with a steering wheel too, which makes the courses far more precise than with the keyboard, where you're turning all the way one way or turning all the way the other way. At least with a steering wheel, you have a little bit of precision in between. So, okay, so we know that's going to happen. So now we just need to get him over to field 10. And that will be this way. Make sure we turn the beacons on, because we will not be taking the head off. We drive in a head right down the street, which I know is not, very realistic or very smart, but since there's no traffic on this map, and since I don't like messing with header trailers, that's what we're going to do. Assuming I don't take out everything along the way. I don't really see the need to ever have a bigger head or a bigger combine than this on this map, even though there's a couple of good-sized fields on this map. Just getting it around would be a little bit of a struggle. So I think this is just about the perfect size. So now if I can make this turn, I'm gonna cut onto the grass, unfortunately, but oh well. I guess if they want to find me, they can. Now I got to remember how to get into this field. So, one thing I will say, now that alfalfa's gone, the frame rates are a million times better. So, this field, I need to go this way, I think. Is it this way? Or is it... no, it's the other way. Whoop, yep. See? That's what happens when you don't pay attention. No, you crash into stuff. How do I get... oh, yeah. Nope, this field is down this way, I think. Now, let's hope I can get in here. Is it this way? Ooh, that's tight. That's going to be tight. This is why I use a header trailer, BP. Nope. I'll be paying for that person's fence. Oof, that's tight. It's either the sign or the fence. Or this lamp post. Jeez, come on. No, you're not. You're really not going to fit in there. You're really not going to fit in there. Well, you know what? Sorry, guys. Gonna have to break my own rule and go through the hedge a little bit, I guess. Oh. I hate doing that. I really, really hate doing it. But, I guess we're going to have to buy, when we get a harvester, we're going to have to buy a header trailer. Oh, the entrance was over there. I didn't even have to do all that. I always get these two things confused. So, okay. Let's see if we can get Auto Combine to want to work on this field. Let's see. Yep, that way, round and round, yes. And go. Turn green, so that's a good thing. We'll just go ahead and turn the beacon. Oh, he'll turn the beacons off himself. And off we go. So, and this field is canola. Field 11, or field 9, I'm sorry, behind us is wheat. So that's the stuff we'll be feeding the animals, obviously. Now, before this guy decides he needs to try to drive halfway across the world to get to this other field, let me reset this course, and I'll just bring it over there myself. Yeah, it's too bad. The turning radius on this tractor is not awesome, but it's okay, and we're kind of stuck with it for now. So we do have $82,200. We have a little bit of money. I mean, we're not completely broke. And after we sell off this canola, we'll have a little bit more money. We should have some animals at slaughter weight that we could sell before too much longer. Of course, that's going to require us buying a livestock trailer, which is going to cost a little bit of money. But all in all, we're doing okay money-wise. So, like I said, the next purchase we make will be a new, or a harvester of our own. So, now use your head and remember that you don't have to drive into the back of this, down this little narrow path to get into this field. It's this field. It's field 9 that you have to drive down behind the housing estate to get into. I always get these two confused. So. Okay, yeah. wonder where the actual offload point is, or the start of the course. I believe, if I remember right, it's about here somewhere. So let's see. This is field 8. I'm sure he has one for this. Meadow, cell routes, field 10, field 5. No field 8. Uh-oh. No field 8. Missed the old field. You kind of let me down here. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to make one then. That's fine. We'll just make one ourselves. Oh, this is going to be tricky with all these trees and everything, though. How are we going to get courseplay to do this without wanting to drive through every single thing on the map? Well, we're going to have to cheat a little bit and start it about here, I think. We'll just start it here. Try to get out of the combine's way as quickly as possible. So 1, 2. Well, not ideal, but you know what? It'll work. So, all right. And we're going to go nice and slow too. One thing that I have always done, and I know other people have no problem with letting courseplay run at speed, but for me, I've always made my courses slow. I've always had the tractors or whatever was moving, driving slow for courseplay because I just think it gives courseplay more time to react to things. If you're going too fast, it can't react fast enough, and something dumb is bound to happen. So. And 10 may be kind of slow, but we have the advantage of canola. It takes a long time for the harvester to fill up on canola anyway, so the tractor has time to get back and forth at this speed. Plus, these roads are really small. I don't know how fast you would actually go down these roads, although I have seen a lot of video of guys carting in England and just hauling, just going like maniacs. So I guess you would have to. Time is money. The longer your tractor is not doing, if it's empty hauling a trailer down the road, it's just costing money. It's not making any. So I guess I understand that. Hopefully this course will work out. Oh, I didn't want to do this with the trailer on it. Oh no, I screwed up. How am I going to make this work now? I wonder if I disconnect the trailer and come back and get it. Let's try that. Let's be really dumb. Let's try some BP nonsense here. Let's disconnect the trailer and finish this course without the trailer and then come back for it. Let's do that. So turn up here, stop, and we want to stop. And we want to go into reverse mode. There we go. Nope, we want to go into reverse mode. Thank you. And we want to back up. Hopefully I didn't just screw that up too. No, it's making waypoints, so okay. And back up all the way to the back. That will do. And then we want to go forward. And let's see. Go about here, I think. Well, we'll go up past where we stopped originally. Then I'll just pause the course and go pick up my trailer. And hopefully that won't make a complete and utter disaster of the course. I don't think it will. I don't think courseplay is going to get to that point and disconnect the trailer. It's not really a courseplay function, so I think we should be okay. I'm just not used to having to do these reverse courses without the trailer, so okay. Now we can go back and finish the course. I was just thinking about this. One thing I wish courseplay would, and they may be working on it. It would be nice if there was a way to, this is the last point yet. It would be nice if there was a way to turn the lights off in courseplay, you know what I mean? So that courseplay didn't always turn the lights on when it ran a course, when it was, when it thought the weather was lousy, it was, foggy or dark or whatever. Just because it causes lag, right? It'd be nice to be able to say, okay, I appreciate the realism of turning the lights on, but I don't need them, so can you turn them off, please? That could be something they might be working on. That would be neat if it is. All right. Now we can head back to the field. And by the time we get there, the harvester will need to be unloaded. It's 58.9% now, 59%. So I can actually drive a little faster, and I'll just set the speed to 10 miles an hour, just so it doesn't take a half an hour to get back to the field. If you watch other people make courses, watch other other YouTubers, you know, who use courseplay, and they make courses, and they're all very precise and very pretty, and you know, and everything else. And then you see mine, and you're like, what the hell did he just do? You know, I would definitely never use me as a sort of an example on how to make courses. I know I've made a couple of courseplay tutorials. You know, it's more of a, you know, don't do what this monkey's doing kind of thing. You know, I'll show you the right way to do it, and then, you know, I'll go do it for myself the completely wrong way. So, like that, for instance, you know, that could be an issue when courseplay tries to swing around that corner and crashes into that fence. You know? I've definitely been known to make courseplay try to do some dumb things. So, we will see. We will see how it goes. All right, now, I do want to swing around and connect these courses, even though I know you don't have to. I'm going to do it anyway. So, now, there's, you know, I moved quite a few trees off this field, but I bet there's still enough for him to get hung up on all the time. That would be my guess. And stop right there. Oh, nope, the start point is right there. That's good. That'll work. Stop. Okay, now we'll just call this F11. Oh no, it's not F11. Stupid. F10. What field is this? Really? I don't remember what field this is. Field 8. Field 8. Jeez. F8 to silo. Enter. All right. Let's see how that works now. I'm just going to give him a... he's all set with that. And drive course. Well, let's see what happens. He is on the right mode, correct? Let me just stop this. Combi mode, yep, drive course. Drive by combine. Here we go. It's going to drive right into this tree now, right? And this is all a function of the lock of this tractor, you know what I mean? Now he's going to wait for the combine to make its turn. And then hopefully he'll just drive. He won't drive straight across. I'm going to get ready on the stop driver just in case. You know, obviously he's going to drive through the hedge. There's not much I can do about that. So let's see what he does from here. You should just be able to turn. You shouldn't have to go all the way up and turn around. There you go. Luckily, this field's not going to take very long. It's very small. So here he goes. He's going to head up to the combine now. So that looks like it's going to work okay. All right, very good. What are you waiting for? Oh, did I hit stop driver? Oh, that's why. I'm like, why did it stop? Because you hit stop driver. It's going to be one of those days, I see. Okay. Now, is the combine going to wait for him to show up? Yes, he is. Okay, good. Every so often you'll get lucky, and auto combine and courseplay will just work wonderfully together. Hopefully today will be that day. I need a sip of my tea there. Throat was getting dry. I'm trying to do a block of recordings here since today being Thursday, and I didn't put a video up Thursday morning, so I'm trying to get a whole bunch done for the weekend. So you guys have videos for the weekend. You know, like I've said over and over and over again, I do really try to make a video every day, but some days things just don't work out. Yesterday I was really busy in real life. Last night things just were not working. Fraps was giving me trouble. The game was giving me trouble. I couldn't. You know, I got to the point where I was frustrated and said, you know what? Okay, just stop right now. Because what will happen with me, especially because, you know, I am bipolar, as you guys know, the more frustrated I get, the more likely I'm going to trigger some sort of event where I'm just going to be like, you know what, that's it, I'm done, I don't want to play this game anymore, and blah, 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 and I won't play it for 3 weeks. And into this tree he goes. Yep. That would figure. I mean, you really have to cut down every tree on the map, you know what I mean? Because it just seems like courseplay will always find the trees. Now, to be fair, the turning circle of this tractor sucks. So, you know, that's more a function of that than anything else. So, all right. Now he'll just wait now. It says no combine in reach, but you guys know he's just waiting for the combine. He'll find him again. I hope. I've been having a little issue with courseplay lately, but for the most part, it's been working pretty well. So. Where is auto combine going? Auto combine's being silly. Of course it is. Okay. Well, you know what? Is it going to be... So, I had a really good... I had a really good, you know, sort of beginning part of this harvest, and now auto combine's just going to go nuts on me, apparently. So, All right, can you figure it out from here, maybe? No, I keep right-clicking. I'm not really sure why. All right, come on, turn green. Turn green. There you go. As long as it turns green, you're okay. So, yep, I am now into the, oh, wait a minute, 2 hours and 55 minutes. How long do I actually have on this thing? I don't remember. Did I rent it again? I don't remember renting it again. I might have. Or are we now? No, it would be red if we were into the overdraft period. So I may have rented this for longer than I thought I did. I don't know. Jeez, I am so out of it today. Can you tell? Can you tell? I have no idea what's going on. So, you know what? I don't know why I even bothered making a course for this field, because it's never going to fill up a trailer. The field's so small, you know. So it's just silly to make a course for this field when you're never going to fill it up. It may do better with the wheat. I don't know. Now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to send the trailer anyway, because it'll have canola in it. You can't put wheat on top of canola, obviously. So, okay. So what I'll do is this. What is he harvesting there? Oh, the invisible row of canola. Look at. There it goes. That was the invisible roll of canola. So I'll put this out. I will request the driver, and he will come over and empty this last little bit, 370 liters of canola. I'll send him back to the farm to empty it out, and then we'll get started on the wheat, and that will be another harvest done here on Old Ridge. And then we can bring the wheat down to the animals. It's a case of if I don't look at it, it won't do anything stupid. I didn't want to see what courseplay was trying to do. If it was trying to turn around through that house or whatever. Luckily, we got lucky and it, said, okay, I can make the turn here, so I'm good. There's that lousy yield of canola again. Oh, well, you learn. You live and learn. Oh. Okay, we'll let this fold up. And I will send courseplay back to the farm. And then I'm not even going to bother with a course. For the other field. That would just be silly. I'll just empty them myself. We probably won't get a full load anyway, so. Okay, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? No. Why do you need to go this way? What is over here that you need to go this way? Oh, courseplay. I swear. It just doesn't make any sense. You need to go this way. Go this way. You're going to better figure it out. Get to the point. Get to that point. Turn your lights on. There you go. Now turn your lights on. I know you're going to work. Nope. What are you doing? There he goes. Oh, geez. I'm just amazed sometimes at this stuff courseplay does. And it's just me. I appreciate you guys' comments about, no, BP, you're not that much of an idiot. Courseplay sometimes does weird stuff. But I swear I watch other people's videos, and courseplay works just fine for them. So I really think sometimes it's just me. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy onto the other field now. I'll turn the beacons back on because we'll be on the road for a minute. And I got to remember how to get into this field. That doesn't involve driving through a hedge. I know there's an opening behind this housing estate over here, so we're going to have to go down that way. Lag, 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 lag. It's a bad place to have lag. Yep. Looks like I'm going to have to reset fraps, guys. Be right back. Okay, and we're back. I could easily lie to you guys and say that I drove all the way around and went through that little gap. I didn't. I went through the hedge. I'm a big cheater. Sorry about that. It's just, every so often I get a lag spike. I don't know. I think it's fraps doing something, to be honest. Maybe my fraps is dying or whatever, and I have to reset it. So I figured, you know what? Because of the lag, the harvester had already gone through the hedge anyway. So I said, well, to hell with it. I'm already in here. I might as well just start. So, oh, BP, what are we going to do with you? Now, here we go. Yep. Here we go. My favorite thing in the world is just the complete lack of any sort of collision avoidance, you know what I mean? And I get it, I understand, you know, these scripts can only be so complicated, you know? But damn, I mean, it's a tree. You know? Can you not see it? As you can see, we're putting chopped straw down, because I have plenty of straw right now, so I don't really need it. You know, sometimes I'll put some chopped straw down. I need the wheat for the animals, so I suppose I should tap around. Oh, he managed to do his thing, so that's good. I'll let him, I'll let him drive back to that field, and then I'll drive him over to the other field, because I don't think we're going to get a trailer full anyway, so there's not really much point in making a course for that field. I'm just glad this course worked, you know, at some point when I want to do more than one thing at a time, obviously, then I can have this, you know, when I'm over here harvesting this field, I can have him run this course and then do something else, you know. But right now I don't really need anything else done. I do need to cultivate those fields, but more importantly, I need to take this wheat down to the animals. So I can just kind of hover around here, wait for him to be done, and then take the wheat to the animals. Now let's see if my screwed up course here causes any issues. Let's see if he hooks anything, because I couldn't have been any closer to that wall without actually hitting it. Now let me guess, auto combine is stuck on this tree, right? Yep, he is. Okay, very good. I may have to do this myself. Oh god, can't have that. Can't have that, can we? Let's try that again. Do it yourself. What's the matter with you? Nobody does that. We're already at 50%, which is nice. Which reminds me that this guy's gonna go nuts and try to drive through hedges, buildings, signs, woods, rivers, and everything else, trying to get over there. So I'm gonna turn those off. So I will just take over from here and drive it myself. Because any other thing is just going to be silly. So beacons, because we're going to be on the road. I'm trying to remember things like beacons and you know, stuff like that. So once he gets around this one headland here, or there's a couple of headlands, he shouldn't have any trouble with trees. I hope. We'll see. Now, because you guys are all watching, I'm going to be good, and I'm going to go down the road instead of driving through the hedge. I'm having a silly day. I'm having a silly couple of days, unfortunately. You know, I've been working really hard to try to improve the quality of these videos, the audio, the frame rates, and everything else. Made a bunch of settings changes in the game, in my graphics card, in fraps, in INI files, and everything else. Just spent, quite a few hours on the internet trying to find, how do I make this better? So, because one thing to make fumbly videos, where stuff isn't going perfectly in the game, it's another thing to make bad, quality videos. I really want to cut that out. I don't want to make bad quality videos anymore. So, and I appreciate you guys, putting up with me and putting up with the videos and everything else. It means so much to me, that you guys like what I do and watch what I do and all that. I mean, that really means a lot to me, so. All right, we'll go ahead and unload him since he's at 80-something% now. So. Load him and get the hell out of his way so he can make his turn. Are you going to stop? Stop. Oh, you would have stopped if I was under the pipe, I guess. Nope, stop. Why are you still going? Yep, no, by all means, just push the trailer out of your way. That's fine. Auto combine. We're going to wait for him to make his turn. I'm not going to try to get next to him in this little bit right here. Now let me guess. Come on. There you go. I'll just drive through the hedge. Auto combine makes me play unrealistically. What can I say? This field's really small. It's really hard to pace a combine on this field anyway, so probably what would have been better is to put him on, stop while unloading, but then I'd afraid he'd never start again, so come on, get up there. God, can anything else go wrong today? I mean, it's like everything I do just goes completely to pot. Nope. Okay, you know what? You're probably empty enough now to be able to finish this field, so I've driven through every hedge on the map today. These poor hedges. I'm going to get... The village is going to come and make me pay for it all, so... Alright, you know what? You can just hang out there. We'll let you finish. You should you should probably have enough capacity now to finish this field, I hope. So. And then probably what we'll do is we'll, once he's done, obviously, we'll take this wheat down to the animals and get them straightened out. And then we will get the Ford cultivating, I guess. And then probably call this an episode. Because there's only so much nonsense I can stand in one day too. So, oh, here we go with the lag spike again. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I think there's something wrong with my fraps. I was saying in the Amagawa Alps video that it might have been something in a field that was causing it, but now it's happening over here too. So, I think it's just my fraps. Fraps is doing something every so often that just makes it go silly. So. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and invest in some new recording software. You know, if I'm always on about how I want to make the best videos I can for you guys, you know, and then I can't have issues like this. So we will see. Hopefully, it's not my computer dying. You know, obviously I've said I want to build a new one, but I don't seem to have any problems anywhere else. Just when I'm running Fraps. So it must be something Fraps is doing, I guess. On occasion, that's causing it to lock up. So hopefully you'll be able to finish this bit here, and then I'll unload you, because unloading you is a pain in the ass. I'll just stop it, I guess, when it has to be unloaded the next time, because I'm not trying to chase it around this little field. I suppose what would probably be a good idea is if maybe I set up a course for this, courseplay course to do this, to let it go to the trail and unload. I don't think I've ever actually used that feature, because I've never really had to. So, but it might be neat. I'd have to check it out and see if I know how to do it. If not, I'm sure I can watch an Ian Robson tutorial on how to do it. He's done tutorial. He's the courseplay guy. You know what I mean? So him, Caravera76, of course. You know, Satis, the guy who created courseplay. So one of the developers. You know. So I'm sure one of those guys videos would point me in the right direction. Oh, come on. Oh, it's going to be so close. See, there's the difference in the yield, right? Between wheat, barley, and canola. The canola yield is so crappy, I could have done this whole field and not filled this thing up probably 3/4 of the way. But with the wheat yield being so good, you know, that it's going to fill it up before he gets to the end of this row. Oh, well. That's okay. I do like the chopped straw. That's neat. I will say I've always been a fan of that. That's really cool. Funny I don't get more lag from that now that I set it, right? But I don't. That seems to work just fine. So I really honestly believe it's Fraps. And I would love to go back to using GVR. I'm not going to make it. Okay. The recording software I was using for quite a while. But there's a bug in the latest update that it desyncs your audio. So, yep, here we go. Fraps is doing something. Be back, everybody. I apologize for all these cuts, guys. I'm gonna have to come up with a different way to record, because Fraps is just being a pain in the ass, and I'm not having it. Okay, so we're done now. This is empty, and we can send this back, and hopefully not get the big old overdraft charge that I've been getting lately, because I've been running late. So sell that, and return this, or not sell it, but return it. Okay, and that's done. And now we can go and deliver our grain to our animals. Very good. Beacon, and turn that on, and off we go. And then we'll get the Ford cultivating. Where are you going? The opening to the field is back over here. Doo-doo-doo. Just gonna drive around in circles. It's funny, every time Fraps acts up and I'm like, oh, it's doing something, it reminds me of that Family Guy episode. Please don't copyright strike me, Fox. The episode where they're all sitting on the couch, and was it the couch? No, they were in the kitchen, and this like sort of rainbow circly thing sort of appeared out of nowhere, and it started to spin, and Peter was like, it's doing something. Wait, it's doing something. I don't know. Call a scientist. I might have just combined a whole bunch of episodes there, but that's what it reminds me of. So, BP talks about Family Guy. Way to go. Yes, I watch Family Guy. Big fan of the show. So, don't sue me, Fox. I'm just looking for trouble today. I just having one of those days, I guess. It's one of those days where silly stuff's going to happen, and what are you going to do? When you, like I've said in a previous video, when you make as many videos as I do, you're bound to have a day where everything goes to crap, right? It's just going to happen, so you got to live with it. You got to push through it, and, laugh at it, and just get on with it. So it looks like it's clearing up outside. Very nice. Yeah, it looks like the sun's going to come out, so that's cool. There's a little bit of a fog on the windshield of this tractor anyway, so, and it's not very clean either. Probably ought to clean this, I guess. As much as I loathe doing that, but we're going to get some sun. We're going to get some lag here because of the alfalfa. We're going to want to buy that field pretty soon and get that kind of out of the way. Get that turned in too, so turned in or chaffed, but I don't think we'll chaff it because we're not going to need silage for a little while. So. Might as well start with the pigs, I guess, since we're on this side of the road. Then we'll go over and put it in the beef cattle area, and then that will be that. And then they will have everything they need. We can take a look at how they're doing too while we're over here. So obviously they still have pretty much everything they need. So whoops, easy. I keep forgetting the brakes on this thing really need to be. I need to get this in the workshop. Take a look at the brakes. Get the wheels off, because they're not great. Am I in the right spot? Yes, I am. Okay. Wow! It always amazes me how little this takes. Okay. Well, I guess we could always buy more. We could always buy more beef cattle and more pigs, I guess. That would, make them use a little bit more. So, whoops. We'll just go on this one then. Brakes again. And obviously, got a lot of weight behind us too. So this thing isn't going to stop on a dime. One thing I wanted to check while I was here was I wanted to look at this, the slurry sort of compound over here, and see what does this sign say? Slurry store, toxic gas, no unauthorized entry. Well, I think I'm authorized, so not too much in there at the moment. I'm not really sure what this is. I don't know if this is where you bring it or if this is where it comes in. To be honest, I don't really know. I guess we will find out. So. Made more sense to come in this way anyway, since the grain pit is right here. So, okay, our bales are still there, so that's good. They didn't, go vanishing or leaping into space or jumping all over the map. Get turned, get empty. Oops, easy, and not very straight. Well, why should I be able to back up straight with everything else that happened today? Well, and bloop. And that's it. I guess the rest will just sell, I guess. So, all right, I'm going to turn that off. We're going to take a look at how our animals are doing, and I think we're going to call that an episode. So we have 26,197 liters of canola. We got potatoes and sugar beets, which you know what? I said I was going to sell them, but then I remembered our animals are going to need them. So I think it makes sense to hold on to those because we can't really afford to buy the stuff we need to plant and or harvest sugar beets right now. So, and then the wood chips can go as well. So let's take a look at our animals here and see. Our cows are good. 3,576 liters of slurry, 2,861 liters of solid manure. They got plenty of mixed rations, water, and straw for right now. We got a little milk in the tank, so that's good. Let's take a look at the fattening installations. We have one beef cattle at slaughter weight. Not going to mess with that, obviously. We actually have two. I'm sorry. They're good. They got plenty of grain, plenty of earth fruits, silage, water, straw. They're making a little bit of manure and a little bit of slurry, which is why you can't really see it in those pits, I think, because it's so little. Pigs, same deal. Yep, so everybody's doing good. Okay, very good. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I know this is probably kind of a short episode, and perhaps is doing something again. I'm really going to have to look into that, because that's just annoying. So there you go, guys. I know this is kind of a short episode, but we did get the harvest done. We finally got some grain to our animals. So now we can now they'll definitely be hopefully they'll be breeding and doing their thing and making us more animals, and eventually we'll have enough to sell, make some money that way. In the next episode, we'll be selling the wood chips, probably this wheat, I would imagine, and getting those fields cultivated and reseeded. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. As always, make sure you leave your comments and let me know what you think about, about the video, about the series, about the map, about, the channel, about anything else. The silliness, the dumbness, the lag, all of that sort of stuff. If you guys have any tips or tricks about that, I'd be glad to hear them. As always, thank you so much. The channel grows every day, and it's all down to you guys. You guys are awesome. You know what I mean? You're definitely, you're, as far as I'm considered, as far as am concerned, you're not viewers, you're not fans, you're not followers or subscribers. You're my friends, and you watch videos, and that's awesome. And I really, really mean that. And as always, thank you for making me a part of your YouTube day. And this is the Bipolar Prophet saying, see you later.